Hello Cancer, welcome to your reading. Thanks for tuning in, hope you're all well. It's Sunday the 3rd of May 2026. I'm going to do a general collective love tarot reading for the sign of Cancer. Please take what resonates and leave what does not. It is a collective reading, so it won't be relevant or resonate for all of you. Please use your discernment. If the message doesn't fit, it's not for you. So let's get into it. What does Cancer need to know in love? What messages do we have for the Cancer collective in love? Messages for Cancer in love. The Magician in reverse. Well, that's a very potential energy. That's also a very, in reverse, doubtful energy, that you're doubtful that you can create something, manifest something that you want to happen. Can also be, in the reverse, a manipulative energy, a winning at all costs, getting what you want at all costs sort of energy. Four of Pentacles. There's something or someone or a situation, a connection, or something to do with your stability that you're holding on to quite tightly. Holding on quite tightly and determined to get what it is that you want. Or there's something, Knight of Pentacles in reverse. There's something that you're holding on to too tightly, or holding on to too tightly, perhaps, but you're doubtful that it's going to happen or that you can make it happen. There's someone here, perhaps you or someone, that's stuck in a rut, getting bored of going round in circles, doing the same thing with no forward movement. Someone's kind of holding on to something, but at the same time giving up hope about something, someone, a connection, stability within a connection, a situation, perhaps money, perhaps job, perhaps finances. Or there's possibly someone that's getting bored of not seeing any progress, so they're now going to try and manipulate a situation or bend a situation so that they get what they want. Messages for Cancer in love. One from the top and one from the bottom. So a lot of Pentacle energy here. Two of Pentacles in the upright, Ten of Swords in the reverse. Someone, perhaps you or someone, whoever it resonates for, they're overwhelmed, and there's someone's quite stressed, trying to maintain a balance, a harmony. Ten of Swords in reverse, that's giving it up. That's, you know, letting something go. Someone's wondering here if something is worth the effort. Some sort of connection, situation, something that's going on that's been quite a heavy burden. Someone's kind of in the feeling of, well, this is too much. I'm overwhelmed, it's weighing too heavy, I'm doubtful that it's going to, you know, balance itself out or become stable. Someone's kind of just, well, I can't do this anymore. I'm letting it go. Perhaps there's a decision to be made here that someone's overwhelmed with in making this decision. I'm just getting a real deflated energy. I just, you know, can't be bothered to deal with this anymore, sort of an energy. So let's have a look and we'll see why these messages might be here for you, Cancer. Why is the Magician here in reverse? Okay. Right. Okie dokie. Yeah, someone's dropping something here. They're letting it all go, letting it just, like them cards. I'm done with this, you know. And when I asked about the Magician, the cards went everywhere, and that Magician is in reverse. Alright, let's try again. Try and try again. Is someone trying and trying again and seeing no results, no success? Why is the Magician here for Cancer in love? The High Priestess. Someone doesn't know. There's something someone doesn't know, or someone, there is some sort of secret hidden energy. Some sort of, someone's not trusting someone or a situation. Or someone is not being trusted. Perhaps you're not trusting someone, or someone's not trusting you. Or someone's not trusting the outcome, the stability of a situation. Or there's something here that someone is being strategic about. The Magician in reverse. The energy that I picked up on earlier. Someone is being strategic, cunning, making a secret strategic plan to get the outcome that it is that they want. Why is the Four of Pentacles here for Cancer in love? Oh, the Hierophant. Someone's looking for guidance, or perhaps trying to get some advice. Perhaps legal advice or spiritual advice. Someone's looking for some information, looking for some advice, looking for a way to, well, do whatever it is they want to do. Could be there's something about doing it the right way. There's a way to do it. There's a right way to do it, but someone's not doing it the right way, or there's something here about a commitment, marriage, or and there's a secrecy sort of energy, something that is hidden. Are doing things by the book sort of energy, but someone's not doing it by the book, but they're doing that secretly. Why is the Knight of Pentacles here in reverse energy for Cancer in love? Why is the Knight of Pentacles here in reverse energy for Cancer? Three of Cups. So it could have something to do with friends, family. Perhaps you're asking your friends' advice or your family's advice. Or there's something here that someone wants, but there's a third party, third aspect energy, something getting in the way, someone getting in the way. Or yes, there could be a third party energy in terms of something that's happening behind closed doors. Something secret or strategic. There's something that's stopping someone from doing something that they want to do, and they're getting bored of being stuck in a rut, doing the same old thing, being stuck. Someone's overwhelmed. Perhaps there's responsibilities in the way, perhaps there's money in the way, perhaps there's job, everyday sort of responsibilities that someone's got a lot to deal with, and it's overwhelming them. Someone's trying to prioritize their responsibilities, their money, whatever it may be. Why is the Two of Pentacles here for Cancer in love? Five of Wands. Conflicts, yeah, conflict, tension, stress. Someone's stressed out, or, you know, there's some sort of perhaps conflict going on, arguments, or some sort of situation that's very tense, stressed. Could have something to do with family and money, a money situation. Perhaps, I don't know, arguments over money or something like that. There's definitely something here about a marriage, a commitment, that's possibly involving other people. Outside of the marriage or commitment. Ten of Swords in reverse energy. Why is the Ten of Swords here in reverse for Cancer in love? Knight of Swords in reverse energy. So it could be, yeah, I'm getting conflict. I'm definitely getting conflict, or someone's saying things they're sort of saying before they think, or there's some harsh sort of words being exchanged, perhaps arguments. Or someone's not wanting, someone's dropping something because they keep getting into friction, tension, arguments. There's been some sort of impulsive actions or decisions in the past. Someone's having to do something secretly as not to cause any conflict or tension or arguments. Someone's got a decision to be made. Someone's trying to make a decision, but it involves a commitment and stability, money, shared assets, shared things that they share, material comforts. Someone doesn't want to lose their stability, their material comforts. Why is the High Priestess here for Cancer in love? Why is the High Priestess here for Cancer in love? I'm just going to go one from the top and one from the bottom. Knight of Cups in the upright. Six of Pentacles in the upright. There's someone here who's charming, romantic, perhaps offering you some sort of love, emotion. Someone who perhaps is being very generous to you. Very nice, very generous, very patient, very... But there's someone here that's getting bored. They're being very giving, being generous, being nice, being patient. But someone's getting bored of that. There's a decision here that needs to be made, that someone needs to make, and they're not making it because it's causing conflict. There's someone here in secret. There's someone here that's hidden. Or there's a, you know... Someone's giving to someone else here, or someone's giving to someone in the general sense. Now, this could have something, again, to do with money. Someone who's very generous with their money. Or you could be being very generous with your money, with your, you know, your comforts, your luxuries. Why is the Hierophant here for Cancer in love? Yeah, Five of Pentacles in the upright, Justice in the upright. There's something here that I'm getting with regard to the Hermit. There's something here, yeah, there's something here that's hidden. There's something here with regards to divorce, perhaps, or some sort of legal proceeding, some sort of legal thing that's keeping someone held to a commitment. Someone's feeling left out in the cold, rejected, not in a very good place. Someone is very hidden, keeping their emotions, their feelings to themselves. They're trying to find a way forward in the dark. Someone's trying to be fair. There's someone's trying to be fair to everyone involved. Someone's trying to not have conflict and tension within a situation. Someone's unhappy in their marriage, their commitment, and they possibly want to leave, but it's causing conflict and tension, and they're trying to, or having to, make a strategic plan, decision. Or someone's being very shut off from their emotions here. Someone's kind of shutting people out, keeping things to themselves. Perhaps doing a bit of soul searching, but I'm getting a very secretive energy. Why is the Three of Cups here for Cancer in love? Yeah. Nine of Wands, Six of Wands. Some sort of success, recognition. Someone's keeping their guard up, or trying to keep their guard up, trying to keep themselves to them. Someone doesn't want someone to know, or someone's being very guarded about some sort of plan, but someone's being seen. Someone's being seen, or someone's making some sort of plan for success. Why is the Five of Wands here for Cancer in love? Ten of Swords. The Emperor in reverse. Yeah, there's been quite a heavy conflict here. Someone feels betrayed, wounded, upset, like this can't get any worse. The situation's as worse, you know, it can't get any worse. It can only get better. It can't get any worse. Someone's an Emperor in reverse, someone who's you know, a bit of a pain to deal with, someone who's argumentative, stubborn, controlling perhaps. Someone who's very traditional, or kind of very my way or the highway, someone who's very uses their power, just someone who's real hard work, I'm getting a real old-fashioned traditional type. Someone here wants a divorce, but someone here is not having it. No. That would bring shame. That would be shameful. Knight of Swords in reverse. Why is it here for Cancer in love? The Emperor in reverse again. Yeah, there he is. Told you. Emperor in reverse again. Knight of Swords in the upright. That's interesting. Knight of Swords in the reverse. Knight of Swords in the upright. So someone's rushing in with some sort of communication, or some sort of communication is happening and it's turning into conflict because someone is just not, someone's very unpredictable. Perhaps they get, you know, temper tantrums. They can be a bit, yeah, so someone's trying to talk to someone and it's just ending up in conflict all the time. Two of Wands. Someone needs to make a decision and they're not sure which decision to make. This is quite a, yeah, I've got a similar energy for Gemini yesterday, I think. So it's just more kind of repeating energy. Why is the Two of Wands here? Why is the Two of Wands here for Cancer in love? Six of Swords, moving on. Knight of Pentacles in the upright. Yeah, someone's waiting for someone to make a decision here. I think someone is already committed, connected to someone, and they're thinking of leaving. You've got someone here who's waiting patiently for some sort of decision to be made. Someone's waiting for someone to leave. or to, you know, move towards them, and someone's overwhelmed with making this decision because it's causing a lot of conflict, and there's kind of legal things involved, a marriage, a commitment, shared assets, shared finances, whatever it is, and it's causing a lot of conflict. Someone's trying to make a strategic plan, or perhaps someone's already connecting to someone else while they're already connected to another. Don't want to keep hitting on that. I've been doing so many readings where that's been coming out. Why is the Hermit here for Cancer in love? Page of Cups, yeah. Knight of Wands. Wow, there's quite a few people here. There's someone here. Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, Knight of Cups. There's someone here that's waiting for someone. They're kind of, I'm getting this Knight in Shining Armour energy. I'm getting this, you know, I'm waiting for you. This sort of energy. This, someone who's a good choice, a nice choice, perhaps. Very romantic, very charming, you know, some sort of ideal person, ideal partner, ideal match. Very, perhaps loving, very patient, very committed. There's someone here that's sort of dreaming, fantasizing, idealizing. There's some sort of whimsical, romantic energy here. But it's also, I'm getting like a false, not, someone's stuck in like some sort of ideal, dreamy state, I'm getting. Someone's sort of stuck in an unhappy situation, but they're thinking about what it could be like with someone else, who it could be, you know, all the typical romantic ideals of a fairy tale romance kind of thing. Oh, hello. What have we got? King of Pentacles in reverse. Someone's holding on to money, finances. Someone really doesn't want to sacrifice their material comfort, stability. Someone's a little bit indulgent. Someone likes money. Right, I'll do the, yeah. I'll just clarify the majors here and then probably wrap this up. Because I just see a very stuck situation. I don't see much sort of coming out of it yet. I keep getting this sort of energy for you, Cancer. So maybe you're dealing with a situation that's been going on a long time and there's still no change. Why is Justice here for Cancer in love? The Moon. The World in reverse. Yeah, like I was just saying, Cancer, I've been getting this energy for you for quite a while, and it's like nothing seems to be changing, and there's the World in reverse. It's unfinished, and it's still this secret energy going on, this... Come on, Cancer, what's going on here? The Emperor in reverse. Why is the Emperor here in reverse for Cancer in love? Queen of Swords in reverse. The Empress in the upright. Someone here could be... There could be a pregnancy here, or there's someone's a mum, a mother. There could be some sort of secrecy regarding a pregnancy. Page of Cups. Why is it here for Cancer in love? Eight of Pentacles. Hangman in reverse. Yeah. Someone doesn't want to sacrifice. There's someone here that someone wants to go towards, but they're already committed and they don't want to sacrifice their stability or perhaps their shared assets, their material comforts. Knight of Pentacles. Why is he here in the upright for Cancer in love? Eight of Cups in reverse. Five of Cups in reverse. Oh. Knight of Wands. Why is he here for Cancer in love? Two of Pentacles in the upright. Page of Swords in reverse. This is just, I need to stop pulling cards, don't I? Right, is there any love in this situation? Is there any love in this situation? One from the top of each deck. Page of Pentacles in reverse. King of Wands in the upright. Ten of Cups in the reverse. Ace of Wands in the upright. Three of Wands in reverse. Page of Wands. Ten of Pentacles. Six of Swords. I'm going to put these into their suits. Right, well, this is another third party reading, isn't it? A lot of fiery energy here. I mean, there could be a very sort of passionate, intense, casual, more physical. I'm getting that for someone. There's something... there's also conflict. There's also stress. There's also tense sort of arguments. There's a decision that needs to be made. Someone keeps going back and forth. Someone's, I can't say this any other way than how I see it. Someone's committed and they've been on and off with a third party. This has been going on for a while. Very passionate, very intense, very, you know, physical, sexual, all that sort of stuff. But it's causing a lot of conflict because it's been very secretive, been hidden, but someone's been seen. Someone now wants to leave a commitment, a marriage, and it's absolutely causing hell up. There's a lot going on for someone with regards to money and security. They don't want to lose their security or their material comforts. They're quite comfortable where they are, but they're not emotionally happy. They're not emotionally fulfilled, but they're comfortable. And there's this Knight of Cups, this Page of Cups, this Knight in shining armour, sort of Knight of Pentacles, being patient, waiting for someone to leave, whatever, you know, whatever level of commitment they've got, and they've been waiting and, you know, been going on, but they're getting bored of waiting. They're still getting bored of waiting, Cancer. Whoever this is that I'm talking to and have been talking to for the past few months, yes, it's been that long, it's probably been even longer for you. Yeah, a decision needs to be made. I'm sorry that I keep repeating my readings, but this is the energy that I keep getting. This unfinished business energy, but still no change has been made. Well, it's going to stay this way until a change is made. I mean, whether this person will keep waiting for you or whoever it is that's waiting for someone, you know, this is, yeah. I'm going to leave this reading here because I'm starting to get frustrated with the energy. Not with you, Cancer, not, you know, I love reading for you guys and I love doing what I do. But I just hate to see people being stuck in the same old situations, the same old ruts, and not progressing and not being happy and not choosing themselves, you know. And yes, I know life ain't as easy as that, and we've all got responsibilities and realities to deal with and all that, but I'm just feeling this energy, and I just feel like someone's just at the point of thinking, and I'm gonna say it, I might get in trouble for it, but someone's at the point of thinking, fuck it all. That's the energy I'm getting from this. Sod it all. Can't be bothered with any of it, I'm done. And that energy in itself still won't change anything. So I'm going to leave this here and I'm going to go on to the Leo reading, and hopefully I'll have some new fresh energy to give you, because you all must be getting rather bored with this repetitive energy. Good luck. Best wishes and lots of love. Until next time, Cancer, look after yourself. Bye-bye.